going to do is I'm going to create a scenario what we consider is ideal for setting up this interface. I'm going to play the role of the RT. You guys will be the RN. And when we set up our roles, everybody needs to stay in their lane. So the RT's goal is I want to get the interface on comfortably. And the RN's goal is to make sure the baby's not wiggling and the baby gets CPAP when it's time to do that. So I need a volunteer. Christine, you're in my favorite volunteer position. So I'll just direct you on what you need to do as we go along, okay? So go ahead.
Are these, sorry, the numbers, the 22 to 25, is it the gestational age?
I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay. This is based off of head circumference.
Okay.
So nothing to do, in fact, nothing with our sizing has anything to do with weight or gestation.
Okay.
Because there's lots of different people from lots of different parts of the world, and we just couldn't do it based on gestation.
Okay.
So we had to do it on measurement. So this baby has
No, we do. We actually do. I just wanted to know someone asked that.
For sure. Perfect. So this baby has a 27 centimeter head. This bonnet says 25 to 29. Now there are overlapping sizes. 22, 25, and 29 are on two different bonnets. If you ever have a baby that is on an overlapping size, go to the smaller bonnet. Go to the smaller one. Okay. So what you're going to do is take the bonnet, open all the way up, give it a nice stretch. A lot of times what RTs do is they bring the bottom, start at the base, and bring this up like that. The nurse kind of raises the baby into the air. The problem with that is we actually want this rectangle pace in between the eyes of the baby. That's centered. So you see it come up, and a lot of times it looks like that, and then you gotta spin it over here, and it can be very challenging. The easiest way to do this, so Christine, put your hand on the baby. Once I put the rectangle in between the eyes, take your index finger from your right hand and place it right on the bonnet. That's it. That's all you can do. So you created an anchor point so that I can work off of that. And I have all the hands I need to scoop it underneath. Now I made that look a lot easier. My baby is not alive, obviously, but that's still going to be easier than coming from the back front. Okay, so we got this in between the eyes. We take these straps, we stretch it out, and away we go. This nasal tubing,
I'm going to make it a little difficult because I use this a lot and I actually like them. So for me, when you do put this, sometimes if it's not like level the right way, this is pushed all the way almost sometimes toward the eyes.
I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
There's a way to pull that back.
Okay.
Let me work on, well, I will get to that, and it really has to do with this foam block. So I'll show you a technique, because to our point, is sometimes this looks like that.
Yeah.
We don't want that. But we do want it down past the ears, and we do want it at the base of the neck. So that's it. When we get to putting this on, I'm going to show you a technique to make sure it stays off of the eyes. Okay. This nasal tubing comes with these two foam strips. And these two foam strips provide height. Really, the default answer for that is you're supposed to eyeball it, making sure that this stays balanced. But I'm going to give you a quick trick so that you can have a baseline to work from and then adjust from there. So what I always say is this first foam strip is used whenever the baby has a coned head. My baby does not. So I've removed it, I put it off to the side. The second foam strip is used whenever you're on the mask, right here. And then when you're on the prongs, you don't have a foam strip. So quick quiz, if we have a baby with a coned head and the mask, they have two. If they have a coned head and the prongs, they have one. If they don't have a coned head and they're on the mask, they have one. And no coned head and on the prongs, they have zero. Okay.
I'm learning something new. I actually never used any of the sponge with the,
yeah,
but it's good to know.
I had a ruler here, and now I need to get that out. You can hit pause for me real quick.
I say that.